It's so amazing.
What it do, everybody? What it do? What it do, man? Welcome to Battle Truth. You live and direct with your boy Battle Truth, man. The hottest battle rap blogger in the game. With my co-host Julian, man. My other brother, man. Sales, man. What's going on with the family, man? How y'all doing out there, man?
We're doing good.
Yeah. We got some exclusive, hot off the press stuff for y'all. Oh, we finna go deep tonight. See, that's the stuff we do, man. Listen, I'm laughing because while I'm talking, man, it's just what's going through my mind is just so many people be trying their hardest to hate, but can't help but be like, dang, man. That feel good sometimes. I mean, it feel good to be hated sometimes because it just lets you know, like, you got to be doing something right. Ain't nobody going to hate on you if you ain't doing that. Oh, yeah.
You ain't getting haters, you ain't popping.
Y'all know I'm usually asleep at this time. If I'm up like this, y'all know I got something to share with y'all, right? Y'all, I'm just trying to get y'all. Who is this? Who is this cute? Wait. What's this cutie pie right here? I don't know you, girl. Do I know you? Oh, she trying to disrespect me. It's the first thing in the morning. He up gossiping. That be tripping me out when people say that. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Let me say this to you, sweetheart. Let me say this to you. Girl, look, I'm a blogger. You call it gossiping, they call it news and entertainment and information. What's wrong with you? but you're here for it though. Whatever I'm doing, you're here for it. If you're a woman, I got something else you can be here for. Do you want some loving? Do you want some of this battle truth loving? If you're a woman. I'm talking about a real woman, one that you were born, you have a monthly cycle, and you can get pregnant. Do you want some of that? You want some of this battle truth, thug, passion, loving, hit hit you from the back, headboard, back. It is what it is. I don't care. You come on here. Let me tell you something. You come on this show, ain't no telling what you're gonna get. Me, I don't know about sales, but when it comes to the ladies, me and Julian definitely be at a tug of war. He want one, I want one. He want one, I want one. We can't make up our minds. Like
he spent some money, I spent some money. He spent some money, I spent some money. We be tricking.
He always try to bring up his money. That's he always. Well, why you always try to front me off? Like, why you always trying to front me off? Let me see what she say. What she say? Little cute self. LOL, I'm a woman, love. Fresh off work and biologically feminine. She want me. I told you. I'm trying to I know. All that. I know. Hell. When you want, we need to sell some battle chips.
She got big knuckles, though, bro.
Julian, you keep on telling me about let's get the merchandise popping. And okay, y'all. I just want to let y'all know. Julian trying to bring out a whole line of what we do, man, for the show. You want to bring out a whole entire line. I think we need to put some battle truth teddy bears out there because we got a big following on the females, man. We got a nice little female following here, and I think they would love a battle truth teddy bear, especially when they acting up. we should make it a secret battle truth teddy bear when it's actually what he think is it should talk like, oh no you, or here bang the gavel on yourself. What he really think is batteries that's making it say that, but when she actually unzipped the battery, a vibrator pop out. That's creative. Like, oh, he want to act up. Babe, could you hand me my battle truth down? Here, take it. I'm going nowhere with your sexy, but you know we crazy about women over here. Yeah, I forgot. What's this show about? What are we supposed to be talking about? Yeah, I forgot. You know we crazy about women over here. Yeah, I forgot. What's this show about? Really? Come on, man. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing? I look cute, so look how she looking at me, Julian. She looking at me like she want me. I feel like cutting this off and going over there. After these messages, we'll be right. Girl, don't have me come over there. I'll come over there. Literally come over there. CUM over there. What's this show about? What was this show about?
I got my popcorn either way.
Okay. She like me. That's a new one right there. Girl, you got to call up and verify yourself. I got to give you a blue check and my private phone number that nobody else got. You know I got 4 phones. I got one for the fans, one for the cuties. You need to verify who you is. We need to verify you a real woman so we can give you your blue check to show that you certified. So when, see, we even take care of the guys in the comment because the guys be wanting to know if the girl's real in our comment section because it's a lot of girls that be in our comment section. So we need to verify the ladies so when guys talking to them, they not getting tranny tricked. That is actually a real woman. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, oh no, Truth and them don't play over there on their show. If they got a blue check, them real women. So you just can't be a woman over here and you ain't got that check by yourself. But that means you ain't been verified. You ain't been proven. So you got to hit me up personally, man, and I need to try you out. So I gotta let the fellas know she real. I know that for a fact. Anyway, shouts out to your cute self. If you're a woman, you're a sexy, cute butt. Girl, stop playing with me. You know I got a weakness for women. You know that. You watch me enough to know that while you talking. Because I don't only gossip on here. You should hear my pillow talking. Do you know I pillow talk? Do you know I pillow talk, girl? Juliet, let them know what pillow talking mean. They don't. I don't think they know what pillow talking mean. What do it mean?
They know what it means.
Pillow talk.
They know what it means. That mean he lying. He telling you a whole bunch of what you want to hear right now.
Uh-oh. She said, I know, I'm definitely a biological woman. I have a hard time explaining to my daughter otherwise. Much love. I told you she loved me. She got a daughter. I want another son. Have fun, baby. All I need is your body next to me. You know what the nah mean? That's the nap. That means we doing the nap. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. You done messed up my show. Hell. I want to get back to her though. I like them cute dark skinned girls. Stop. Ooh, wee. Do you know every girl I ever been in love with, bro, was dark skinned? Did you know that? I lost Julian. Julian, like, call me when you ready to start the show. Here you go. I can't help it, man. I see a cute face. I be on it like, hold on, wait. Who is that? Who is that? I'm on got a lot of room in my stables. Anyway. With that being said, man, let's get to the. I don't even want to let you go, sweetheart. I promise you I don't want to let you go. You so sexy. But I gotta let you go. Dang. Make sure you come back though. Look, write this number down. 414-235-6760. I'm gonna give you a little time. Go get a pen and paper. Or you got your phone by you right now. Write this number down, girl. 414-235-6760. Text me. If you don't know that number, then go to the unbiased Chris Untias. Go to his Facebook and you will see the number in there too. That's my fan number. They thought that was my real number. You call that number first though, sweetheart. I'm gonna give you my real number. I just need to verify who you is. And we give out gift certificates. You like Walmart? You like Walmart like all the other girls? The women love Walmart. We got Walmart certificates, don't we, Julie? Oh, we got Walmart
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Right. We got Walmart certificates and Bath and Body Works. We got Victoria's Secrets coupon too, but you gotta start somewhere. You know, them women love Walmart. Why women think men are supposed to go to Walmart? You looking at us crazy. We walk to Walmart like we don't belong there. Yeah,
that's the after hours spot.
Right. We got some Walmart gift certificates for you, sweetheart. I look sexy, but ooh, this girl so sexy. Look at them lips. They so full. If you're a real woman, I just want to just hold you, kiss you on them lips. Like, girl, bring your sexy butt here. Come here. Like, I can see it now. Like, no, babe, stop. Girl, don't say stop. Bring your cute self here. Who you talking to? Ooh, I don't want to let her go, Julia. She's so cute. I'm gonna let her go though. I'm gonna let you go. I need to start the show, man. But damn, you better call me. You hear me? What's her name? How you pronounce that name? CeeLo QC. CeeLo QC. Or is that a road to it? How you say it? CeeLo QC. She's sexy. Girl, you better call me. I bet. Look, you better call me. You're gonna hear it from me next time I see you. If you don't call me, you're gonna hear it from me next time I see you. So you better call me. Okay? Anyway, look at these haters. Leave the girl alone, Truth. Why? Because she like me and not you. Leave her alone. These dudes are jealous dudes. She said it means what it is in Spanish. Oh, and she talks Spanish too. Oh my gosh. I can imagine how she sounds if I'm loving her and she got me wrapped around her real tight and she just whispering. Eliminate two partes. Let me know. Let me know I'm doing a good job. Oh my gosh, Peaches. Oh my man, shut up. Oh boy. Ooh, that voice irritates me. Man. I remember I had a dream. It's funny. I remember I had a dream. You know how you had them dreams like you in a Playboy mansion. Oh, I was running through that mansion, boy. I'm talking about I had a big jug of Viagra pills. I was in every room, like, oh, I was so happy and full of joy. And you know it's a dream, so I thought it was for real. So man, I was having my way. I was tore that mansion up. I made you having the shame of me, the things I was doing there. Hey, I'm in there with like 3, 4 of them. And I hear my auntie, Maliki, in the dream. I was like, what? Woke me up. I said, no. What? No. Oh, I'm going to go back to sleep. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, man. Yeah, we got some breaking news hot off the press for everybody, man. Let's get it cracking and popping, man. This just in, nobody else have it but us. Breaking news. This just in, man. The URL bombed back. The URL bombed back on Norbes, man. Norbes hit the URL with a $40 million lawsuit. Come to find out, the $40 million lawsuit that Norbes hit the URL with can be really a starting price. We go back to the documents. We got the court documents, everything fresh off the
text messages.
Oh my gosh. Sil, do you know how this works, brother?
Nah, man.
Nah, it is obvious. You're not gonna last long.
My information will.
Oh my God. Okay. Can you see the screen, Sil? Can you see the screen we on? Sil? Sil? Now he gone. This brother.
I'm right here. Yeah, I can see the screen. What's up?
What do the top of the screen say, please, for the people who don't know? Can you tell what? Sales, you there?
Man, let's go, man.
Anyway, so Come to find out, before I was rudely interrupted. Come to find out, the $40 million lawsuit actually may be his asking price and not final price that he's asking for. We got hot off the press, the arguments from both people back and forth. We gonna get into the paperwork right along with y'all. Y'all gonna get to see it, run through it with us, hot off the press. Nobody else has it. Let's go, people, man. This gonna be fire, man. Black Sheep Media, get ready. Shouts out to Slim Coleon. That's my guy, man. Got a lot of love and respect for you, man. And I appreciate what you do for the battle rap community. Keep it up. Stay focused, man. You got a good long run you've been doing, man. Keep growing, bro. Shouts out to ADEP HNIC. Shouts out to you, little bro. Just humble yourself a little bit. Other than that, man, you on your way. Shouts out to Piper Boy Williams, man. Appreciate all the love and everything, brother, that you have given me advice on, man, and actually allowing bygones to be bygones and just showing me love. Shouts out to DME Detroit, man. He don't know if he's black or white. Let him be whatever he wants. Let him be whatever he wants. I tell you what, whatever the white people think you is, that's what you is. I heard one white person say, he been not one of us. Y'all can have him. Just like we got OJ, y'all can have him. We switch. Y'all gave us OJ, we giving y'all him. Shouts out to DME Detroit, though. That brother too, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all the love, man, and what you do, man. Our brothers who stand on the truth. Shouts out to Rapmatic also in the building. That's my guy too, man. He be showing me so much love behind the scenes, on the scene. And he actually donate to the channel too, anytime he can. Let me say that one more time. He actually donate to the channel anytime he can. Hold on, he didn't hear that. No, I was just playing. That's my guy though, man. Shouts out to him. Man, who is this cute girl, right? Did we address her? Who is this? Did we talk about her? I don't know. I talked to so many women. Did we talk about her though? We might have did. I don't know. I'm losing my mind up here. Girl, get off my screen. Hell. With that being said, no further ado, let's get off into this, man. Pow. First, let's get off into this. URL bomb back. Like, who you trying to hit with a $40 million lawsuit? Yeah, we got something to say too. So the URL bomb back on Norbes right here with this paperwork that y'all seeing. Let me open it up some so y'all can check it out. You know. Okay, that's big enough. Okay, they bombed back on them, man. In the URL, man, they had something to say pertaining to Norbes. This is their motion to dismiss his case he got against them. Man, hold on. Am I reading the right one? It better be. Okay, here we go. This is what the URL them had to say concerning Norbes. Y'all with me? Let's go. Here we go. How you pronounce his name? Dagoberto Velez, PKA Norbes, plaintiff, is the plaintiff. The URL say he's a talent scout who rendered services to defendants until they were forced to cut ties with plaintiff due to his unprofessional conduct. So according to the URL, they were forced to cut ties with Norbes because it's his unprofessional conduct. Speaking about the incident, him and Quirk, allegedly, I believe. though he served as an at-will independent contractor for the LLC. Plaintiff now masquerades before the court as if he were a partner. Oh man, they throwing bars. They say he masquerading as an owner as if he were a partner. He a pretending, he a pretender. Fake, phony, owner. Y'all seeing this? This what the URL petition before the court in their defense of Norbes' $40 million lawsuit. Call him a fake imposter and pretender, pretending to be a partner in the LLC. Try as he might to conjure the appearance of a partner whose alleged oral contract was breached, whose name was defamed, and whose right of publicity was violated. Plaintiff rambling, 415 paragraph, complaint utterly fails to allege sufficient legal basis to survive this motion to dismiss. So in other words, what is it saying?
Right now, it's saying Norbes ain't an owner and his claim is baseless, so they're dismissing the case. They want the case dismissed.
Right. It's exactly what they said, that Norbes actually was. See, this very important, y'all. This is going to be very important. Notice what it's saying and claim. You know what I found reading these documents, though, Julian? That's crazy.
What's going on?
So much contradictions in these documents, it makes no sense. Whoever lawyers is behind putting this URL paperwork together, they are doing a horrible job. A horrible job. And we're going to break this down and talk about how it's so horrible. And what's dangerous about how the paperwork is being presented and put together, in the court of law, all this matters. Once you are found to be a liar on this, then comes the domino effect to knock down everything else that's built around that lie. What I mean by that is this. They are saying right here that Norbes, right, is a hired contract. Huh? Think about that, y'all. What it's saying. He's an independent contractor. That's what it says for the LLC of the URL. Think about that. Don't forget that, y'all. He was an independent contractor. All right, that's very, very important. Okay, we go on. The dispute revolves around the Ultimate Rap League, the premier platform for up-and-coming rap artists to showcase their lyrical genius in front of live audiences. Built over many years by the hard work and financial contributions of Troy Mitchell, who was Smack, Eric Beasley, and Gene French, which is Chico. The individual defendants. The Ultimate Rap League genius was in 2002, with hand-distributed DVDs and word-of-mouth marketing of Mitchell's New York corporation, Smack White Entertainment. With success, the individual defendants formed a separate limited liability company, LLC, Ultimate Rap League, LLC, though which they conducted businesses. So in other words, it started with Smack in 2002. This is going to be their argument. Because you got to keep in mind what Norbes is saying, that he is also responsible in forming the URL as also a 50-50 share owner with everybody else, such as Chico, Beasley, and Smack. Norbes' argument is that he's also the fourth partner equally with everybody else and partook in the building of this company also. This Norbes' argument. So they're going to try to say that so far what you read, you got to peep the little root words. This started with Smack. We know it started with Smack. But the thing about it is the URL is what's being sued, not Smack. So this is their argument of trying to establish they was already doing this before Norbes came on board. It's basically what they are saying. But Norbes' argument is, regardless to what they were doing before I came on board with Smack, when it came to the URL, which is a separate business from Smack under a different LLC, I helped build that. Okay, let's go. Over a decade ago, plaintiff Norbes was operating as a talent manager for a rap artist, and in that capacity began communicating with the individual defendants about his artist participation in the Ultimate Rap League showcases. Therefore, plaintiff provided his services as a talent scout to the Ultimate Rap League and was compensated by Ultimate Rap League on a pure event basis. So in other words, he was compensated for the URL based upon the artists he presented for the events that they threw. The artist at hand he talking about when they met him, I believe this is Mav Hoffa that he's talking about. For those of y'all who know the history, Norbes started out as a manager for Mav Hoffa. So according to them, they saying they met him on that basis that he was Mav Hoffa's manager, and then conversation started from there where he was basically being compensated based upon the events that was thrown and the artists that he may have bought to perform on those cars and venues. Woo, we break this stuff down fire. Let's go again. So, therefore, plaintiff provided his services as a talent scout, Ultimate Rap League, and was compensated by the Ultimate Rap League on a pure event basis, aspiring to boost his own standing in the hip-hop world. Plaintiff enthusiastically triumphed Ultimate Rap League events by creating advertising and posting on social media. Okay, so now we're saying that Norbes was doing this for his own building of his own brand that he was doing. Now they clearly separating their brand from Norbes' brand. They said that Norbes was using their brand to actually lift up his brand, that the URL actually helped him to create his own brand also. Okay, so League's event by creating advertising and posting on social media. During the year that he scouted talent for the Ultimate Rap League, plaintiff never exercised managerial control, never shared in business profits, losses, never contributed capital to the business, never signed a partnership agreement, never once claimed to be a partner. To the contrary, in public interviews, plaintiff expressly acknowledged that the individual defendants were the owners of the Ultimate Rap League and that he had played a role more akin to a general manager. Okay, let's break this down, Julie and the cells, a little bit as we go further. Now, again, there's a lot of contradictions in here that's going to hurt them. Notice it says he never
exercised manageable control, right?
Right. And never did he contributed capital to the business.
Which is a lie.
Right. Because here's the thing that's going to really kill him. You have to also say Gerald McCoy is a liar, which is an ex-NFL player that Norbes have receipts, testimony, backing up that he was given over $50,000 in cash over the time to actually put into the URL businesses to help generate capital and sponsorships. How do you get around that? If he never contributed. Notice they're using the word never. This is what's going to hurt them, man. When they saying these things is absolute truth, and these are sworn affidavits. Once proven a lie again, the domino effect hurts them bad. Hurts them bad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to take their paper as a judge. You have to take their paperwork as face value right now. You know what I mean, you have to take their statements as face value. So,
well, regardless if they're taking them at face value, you have to produce your evidence on this also. And the thing about it is, Norbes have star witnesses that's credible, reliable witnesses. You get what I'm saying? That that can attest to financial money given for the URL's business. That's what I'm meaning. Like, regardless, they're used when this paperwork.
But again, this is a motion for dismissal, so they're trying to dismiss the case before it
Now,
even gets to
did you
that
see
point to
the-
where the witnesses are called.
Did you see at the end?
Say that one. I love that word.
That's why this is a motion for dismissal, because you're trying to dismiss this case before the plaintiffs ever get to be called, before any evidence is getting to be shown.
Right. But what's crazy about this is that see, here's the thing: who putting this work together just seems so inexperienced when it comes to presenting something before the courts. Because regardless of what your argument is, the courts will only dismiss based upon evidence and not speculation. Just because you say it, you must produce evidence to back up your claim. And Norbes already have evidence to support his claim and involvement in the company. They just going on speculations. So let's just go a little deeper. Okay. Anything you want to say, Sales?
Did you notice the last word on that paragraph? It says general manager, but they said that he had no manager control. But then at the end, they admit that they were owners. He played a part as a general manager. But 4 sentences before that, they said that he wasn't a manager.
Right. A lot of this.
I don't get that.
Right. This is exactly what I'm saying. Whoever put the paperwork together is going to be torn apart by Norbes' legal counsel. Norbes have 6. Let me say this again, people. Norbes have 6 top 40 black lawyers under 40 in the country. In the country. He got young pit bull hungry dogs that's established a name with the ability to argue and precisely cut through paperwork, pointing out these things that's being written about in these documents. That really, really, look, think about us. We're not even on the levels as lawyers now. They gonna have a field day with this.
Facts.
Bro, this stuff is so obvious. They gonna have a field day with this. Because again, claims and paperwork are 2 different things. And you could tell once we get to Norbes' argument, what's going to just kill this whole thing when you seeing what they say. Here's the URL argument in the very, very beginning that's going to hurt them real, real bad. Right here. And this is the sole base of the whole entire case. When it says right here, Norbes was a partner, his appearance of a partner who alleged oral contract was breached, right? But it's actually saying, the URL say he served as an at-will, independent contractor. He was the independent contractor that gave them service. The number one thing in proving that to be true is this. That means there must be paperwork proving he was contracted by y'all for that service you claiming he gave y'all, which they do not have. They don't have it. They don't have paperwork proving he was an independent contractor. Because keep in mind, a contractor is a person that's dealing in contracts for a service. So when you're going into an independent contractor, there's a contract that you must have signed based upon whatever services they're going to be providing you. So you're going to have to provide that Norbes gave you paperwork by being an independent contractor for whatever services he was doing for y'all that you don't have. That you don't have. Because according to y'all he have no paperwork with y'all. None whatsoever, which actually counsels your argument of the services he provided for you as an independent contractor.
Wow, these people.
Oh my gosh, that just got a chill through my body breaking that down, brother. See what I'm saying? So basically, already out the gate, Y'all are establishing and proving Norbes' argument. Because you saying I'm an independent contractor, that means I was doing services for y'all, not as an employee, but a work for hire. Well, if that's the case, you're not producing the work to show the contract to show. Okay, to get deeper, it's opening up a little bit more to me. Because you're admitting that you hired this man as an independent contractor, which means he worked for you and you paid him, but you have no paperwork as a business to back up your financial services you gave this man, which hurts your business now when you're dealing in taxes. Because this man, as an independent contractor working on the United States soil, two things happen here. It shows both companies in violation if that's true, because they operate on the U.S. soil government without paperwork and proof of taxes of money being exchanged on both ends. You know that's what they're saying, right? And you gotta keep in mind what's crazy about this argument that they doing. You were presenting it before the court, whose job is to protect first the government before the individual. And that's what they're going to be looking at. Like, hold on, this is a business and it's registered under a LLC. You hired this man for a job, because you got to keep in mind, if you're working on the United States government soil, everything must be taxed. Just like in King of New York. So I want in. That's how the government is. You cannot have no type of legal operation going on that they're not aware about, because they have to cut in on taxes. So if you hired this man for an independent contractor, that meant you paid him financial services. He have no paperwork on it, meaning the government can't track it. And if the government can't track it, is y'all catching this? Do y'all get this? There's no paperwork proving it, but you admitting to it without paperwork. Do y'all catch it?
That's crazy.
Come on, man. You woke, right, Julian?
Mm-hmm. I'm here, bro.
Y'all see where we going on this?
It's too easy to break down so far, man. Kids can break this down by reading it if you've been part of watching it.
No doubt.
This is terrible.
Definitely is. Okay, so we get here, which is crazy because they said the man exercised no managerial control in the company, even though they're going to be admitting that he did, like they are.
That's crazy to me.
Now, early, okay, I ain't gonna be reading all this by myself, man. Come on, where y'all at, Julian? Who want to take over from
Man,
here?
where you at?
Right here. In time, plaintiff behavior at Ultimate Rap League.
All right, I got you. And we got to bring it up. All right, I can see it on my laptop. Go ahead, bring it.
Let me ask you this: do you want me to open it up some more, or?
Nah, you good. As long as it's right there, I can get down to publications at the last word.
Okay, there you go.
And time plaintiff, they didn't moved it again. And time plaintiff's behavior, Ultimate Rap League events devolved to unprofessionalism after he got into a fist fight with the rap artist scheduled to perform. Defendants ended their business relationship in April 2020, issuing a press release which announced the Ultimate Rap League's new system for talent scouting, graciously wished plaintiff well in his future endeavors and made no mention of plaintiff's misdeeds. Now, in an early 88-page complaint, in a nearly 80-page complaint, encumbered by irrelevant timelines, contradictory allegations, redundant claims, and an inflated sense of self-importance, plaintiff falsely boasts that he was general partner all along. Yet the complaint is devoid of allegations necessary for this court to find that the partnership existed, i.e. the plaintiff had agreed with the individual defendants to share losses encumbered by the business, or that business was administered through the partnership rather than through the valid registered LLC, which plaintiff incongruously named as a defendant. Atop Atop the unsupported contract claims, plaintiff also lodges deficient claims for defamation, which fails to allege a falsehood, and for violation of the right of publicity, which fails to mention that it was plaintiffs who commissioned and posted the publications. Just as plaintiffs masquerades as partner, plaintiff complaints masquerades as a complaint.
That sound like Beasley.
Oh.
Just so y'all know, this is Beasley's work he did before. Sound like
Wow.
He's pretending to be a partner.
okay.
This
So
small on my phone, but I'm trying to see if we find out where I was at. Just as plaintiff masquerades as a partner, plaintiff complaints masquerade as a complaint. In rap parlance, the complainant's beef lacks realness as is a whack attempt to bite what is not here. Hold up. No, hold on. Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. It's small on my phone. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me read this again. Hold up.
rap to the
In rap parlance, the complaint's beef lacks realness and is a whack attempt to bite what is not his. What in the legal jargon is this? Oh, okay. All right. Without allegations sufficient to state any of his 16 causes of action, the complainant cannot launch any battle which this court can adjudicate. Unmasked, the complainant is revealed for what it is, a cynical ploy by which plaintiff hope to illegitimately score raps, most hype prizes, money, fame, and revenge. Plaintiff is entitled to none of his plaintiff is entitled to none of his complaints should be dismissed in its entirety with prejudice.
Okay. Now
Plaintiff is entitled to none of his complaint should be dismissed. All right, the way that sound didn't sound right to me. That's why I kept reading that again and again, y'all. They left out some words in that. I'm thinking.
Because he didn't put the comment in there. It really read plaintiff is entitled to none of his complaint. It should be dismissed in its entirety with prejudice.
Got you. Okay. It's just small on my phone. I'm trying to read it.
Yeah. Now, okay. So basically, what is that saying? Saying that Norbes is trying to fight them for something that is not his, that he do not have legal rights to, nor any type of commitment and partnership agreed upon also amongst the parties. He's masquerading not only as a owner, but he's also masquerading as a plaintiff of actually trying to take us to court for something that we legally own and have paperwork of that he do not. So basically all this is a lie. And it's crazy that in your why in your description to the judge and you writing to the courts, you putting in, he said in rap parlance, the complaining beef lacks realness and is whack. Dude, that is so terrible, man. This is so put together prematurely.
I can't believe he paid him to put that in an actual document and say that to the judge, yo.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Come on, man.
Especially when you fighting a $40 million lawsuit. Really? You say that? Okay. So Mitchell created Smack White Entertainment. Now, this is what I mean by here's the deception. So in 2002, Mitchell began producing a video series showcasing rap music and culture, featuring interviews with prominent artists such as Kanye West, Eminem, Eric Beasley, dated November 6, 2020.
Affidavit.
Yeah. The videos were branded as the Smack series, an acronym for street music, art, culture, and knowledge. In or around 2004, Beasley, who had prior experience in the music business, began working with Mitchell to produce videos in the Smack series. In or around 2006, French, which is Chico, who had gone to school with Mitchell, Smack, began working on Smack videos as well. The individual defendants all contributed money on a rolling basis to fund the production of new Smack videos amounting to thousands of dollars of investments by each of them over a period of years. You know what's crazy? See, this the thing. This hurt them. This is hurting them bad because they're going to have to produce that. And according to Mooknam, and I got to believe that this is real, they were selling DVDs by hand to hand. So I refuse. So I doubt that they have any paperwork trail of this. It's just like us when we in the streets and we dropping a CD in the studio and then we print off some copies and go selling them on the streets legally. And in the courts, that's against the law. Again, anything you sell on United States soil and make money transactions is illegal if it's not licensed, tagged, and approved by the government. And right here is real damaging to them when they thinking that they just trying to prove that they had money before Norbes came in and our money we made, we put into the URL. Because notice what he say right here. He say, the individual defendants all contributed money on a rolling basis. You get what that means? It was a continual flow and stream of money coming in to fund the production of new Smack videos amounting to thousands of dollars of investments. The court is going to subpoena and demand to see that. Because they question gonna be, what's this taxed? You just can't throw that stuff. They don't even get how they killing themselves.
They said no blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. If you sell a nickel bag in the park, I won't in.
Dude, and you talking about y'all was making, look what he say, amounting to thousands of dollars of investments. They want to know what everything you was invested in. What you invested in property, you invested in stock market, you invested in what? What you invested in? Where these thousands of dollars of investments is in that we not getting our part of it is of y'all operating on United States soil. This is what tax invasion and all this stuff come in at. This is crazy. Look, okay, listen, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say that they have the paperwork on it. I doubt it. I highly doubt that. Do y'all really believe Smack them got the paperwork of the DVD sales that we know for a fact that they was just burning on their own and hand to hand selling and things like that? I don't know, bro. Maybe, but then again, maybe they might do if some of them was actually in stores and stuff. But then again, that would have to mean that he would have to been signed to some type of distributor, something like that. I don't know. I was in prison at the time, y'all, when the Smack Wave DVD came out. So somebody got to tell me if those like.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Okay, break it down for me, but I can't really speak on that. You got to break that down.
Everybody, every corner store you went to in the hood had a DVD stand outside of it.
Yes,
where, and that's what they sold. That's what they sold Smack DVDs at. So
they was burnt.
Yeah, they were burnt DVDs. Yeah.
No paperwork, no paper trail. Like,
man, come on, man. That was the new dope game, bro.
Right, and I know that. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. And
that was the new dope game.
I doubt if it even had a barcode on it that could be
some niggas turned it into, some niggas turned their stands in the stores and some niggas didn't.
But basically, for the most part, you doubt if any legal documents could attach themselves to that CD in the market.
No.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I bought every Smack DVD and I paid $5 every one of them. I ain't pay no taxes on them back then. Nope.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Why would they put that in form like that? Trying so hard that's crazy. Why would they do that? Why would they say that like that, bro? Amounting to thousands of dollars of investment by each of them over a period of years? You got to show over a period of years all that paperwork. And at the end of some interviews in a Smack video, the artist hosted rap battles in which two competitors trade back and forth improvised rap lyrics, with the more thing and lyricist being crowned the winner by the host or audience, or both. These rap battles emerged as distinctly popular features in the video series. At first, the Smack videos were distributed by DVD, sometimes by hand, out of the
Of a car trunk.
car trunk. When he first started the business, Mitchell formed a New York corporation named Smack White Entertainment Incorporated. Okay, so basically what they're trying to establish is this. We've been doing this before Norbes came around. He talking about he helped build this and he bought in all this stock and all this. We was already invested before he even got here. That's basically what they established in grounds of argument, that we've been doing this, which then again still going to hurt them, because this has nothing to do with Smack. Yeah. Regardless to the history, URL is being sued, not Smack. URL. He's saying I helped build the URL, which is an entire different business.
They basically just giving the history of how it started.
Right, but they also are given established groundwork of them already being here without him. You get what I'm saying? Because remember, Norbes is saying majority of all that talent in there, I bought it there. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They saying, and that's why I'm telling you, battle rappers, be ready. Y'all gonna be subpoenaed. This gonna literally be a civil war between the battle rappers, because some Smack them gonna want some to agree with them. Norbes gonna want some to agree with him. It's going to be a tug of war, because it comes down to a lot of these battle rappers also, and what they were told, how they got bought there, who bought them there, and what was promised, and what the knowledge that they know. Especially when you seeing Mav Hoffa and them names that come. These battle rappers' names are in these documents.
Yep.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, if they go to trial, they're gonna be subpoenaed.
They're gonna be witnesses.
Come on.
Man, did you see?
I'm telling. Hold on once. Let me just say this last part. Keep that in mind, though, Julian. That's why I did that thing talking about Mav Hoffa, Sway Sever, Head Ice, them, all you battle rappers who've been mistreated and been done wrongly. The tables turn. See how Mav begging for a URL battle now and things like that? The table turned. His name is in these documents, and I don't even think he know. Now you know. Guess what, Mav? The Battle Truth Show, just let it be known, your name is in these documents more than once. We didn't even get to the rest. Your name is in these documents, bro, under the URL thing. I think you definitely got some leverage to negotiate being on that platform and getting those surf and good battles now. I definitely believe that, because you is the one that was on the first major card opening, the grand opening of the URL. And your testimony will be crucial in this court case, along with T-Rex now. Okay, go ahead, Julian.
The 80-page complaint, the nearly 80-page complaint that Norbes filed should have told the battle rappers to be on your P's and Q's is as far as you can go back, because you know Norbes, he gave the names of there's battles on there that we never seen on camera that happened. That Norbes knows about. All that stuff got to be documented and paid for. All that stuff is revenue, so they should have been knew that they could get into this and it could get messy for them also. If y'all ain't got y'all paperwork in order, even the money that they paid y'all not to battle.
That happens after, because if they settle, if it goes to
Yeah, right. If they
No,
settle.
no, just listen to what I'm saying. If it goes to the next stages, then that will be the point where they will depose the battle rappers. But they don't want to
Depose. I ain't talking about no depositions. I'm talking about the IRS. What don't you understand? No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. If you sell a nickel bag in the park, I won't in.
You still have
Where is they revenue? Where is the IRS's revenue, bro?
no.
That's what I'm telling the battle rappers to be prepared for. The rest of this stuff is nothing. Be prepared for the IRS, bro. That audit is coming. This is a $40 million lawsuit. You don't think an audit is coming, bro?
URL put them in a hole. They started, they put the battle rappers in a tight spot.
You don't think a $40 million lawsuit is gonna bring an audit?
Not yet. It will. It will. It definitely will.
Yeah, it definitely gonna bring an audit, and it's already one because Norbes. Okay, here's the thing that makes this very, very crucial. Again, the thing that makes this very, very crucial is this: Norbes is saying, regardless to what, I work with these people, and they are agreeing that they work with him for 10 years. 10 years of money being exchanged with no paperwork to prove it, which means both parties are agreeing to financial services, which cuts out the government. Again, they going to court thinking that they going against each other, and the court system going to be the mediator between both them. When they don't understand, the court system first is for them, to make sure the law is being kept. Y'all want justice, but in order to get justice, it starts with justice. You get what I'm saying? So why you like, well, he owed me 40 million. Oh, the judge works for the government, the state, not the people. The judge don't work for the URL. The judge don't work for Norbes. The judge is to keep order, but his job is hired to keep the justice of the government. So it's like, hold on, all this millions and thousands of dollars being exchanged. Okay, how long y'all been doing this? You have thousands of dollars of investment going back to DVDs. Did you pay the taxes on it? What investments? What you mean by thousands and thousands of dollars was rolling in? What are taxes in that state, in that government? Or you got to provide that. Then Norbes saying, and one of Norbes' argument, he clearly say he didn't receive what document form was that, Julian? His W-9 or 1099?
W-9, 1099s, W-2 forms, none of that. He ain't got none of that. So if he ain't got none of that, that means he ain't paid taxes either. So that means it's gonna come down on him too.
Right. He said he haven't did that in 10 years. 10 years? And going back to what you're talking about with the auditing. That's what's crazy. They're finna bust this thing wide open. Can they really show paperwork on every battle rapper they've been paying since 2002?
That's crazy.
Every battle you paid not to happen.
Can you actually show that? Can you actually show when like Hollow the Don on record saying they paid me $30,000 not to take the Mook battle on RBE? You gotta show paperwork of that. $30,000 in cash exchanged through a business? See, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy, bro. They're not
There's
seeing
probably paperwork for that, being that it was a contract, being that that's a contract that Hollow pulled out and could show contract paperwork for. They pretty sure they be. I mean, but you're gonna have to do that with all of them, man.
right.
You see that? You see how many names he had on that 80-page document? Every battle, every matchup.
It seemed
That's
like
every time they got paid a contract, bro.
It seemed like for the most part, this contract is put together through anger and not professionalism. Like, oh yeah, he said that. Let me say that. Let me get him. I'm gonna get him. This ain't been thoroughly looked out for. This ain't like some rush paperwork where they didn't dot their I's and cross their T's, bro. Because this stuff is clearly easy. See how we picking it apart? And I doubt if any of us have any type of degrees in law.
No.
Like, come on, man. Okay, let's go back. So the facts set forth herein are as required, based on allegations of the complaint, which is Norbes, unless otherwise indicated, such as with documentary evidence manifestly refutes plaintiff's allegations. So they're going to provide documents to go against Norbes' allegations. Defendants do not, however, concede the accuracy or truthfulness of any of plaintiff's allegations. Okay? So in other words, they saying that Norbes don't have no accuracy or truthfulness of any of his complaints. So they're going to break them down by showing documents to prove he's a liar, which is actually going to hurt them again. Watch this. So, exhibit number one, affidavit exhibit number one. Smack White maintained a corporate bank account and registered a trademark for Smack Street Music, Art, Culture, and Knowledge. By his own admission, plaintiff had no involvement whatsoever with Smack White or the rap battle video the company produced. In fact, plaintiff does not allege any involvement with the defendants until 2009, years after Mitchell had launched Smack White and grown it with the help of Beasley and Chico, which is French. Okay? So it says right here that Norbes saying he ain't had nothing to do with Smack whatsoever. But what they saying is we was already self-made before he came on. This right here don't mean nothing. Actually, just keeping it real. They think this means something, but this don't mean nothing. What it's saying is, according to Norbes' testimony, he came in 2009. We've been doing this since 2002. He, Chico, and Beasley. But the thing about it is, this is irrelevant to what the case is, because he clearly not going after Smack. He going after URL, which we know there's no more Smack. It's called the URL, Ultimate Rap League. Now, with that being said, so that right there just terrible. That could be clearly kicked out. So Smack White's business migrates to the internet. Now they say in 2009, as the market for DVDs waned to the popularity of online streaming waxed, the individual defendants reinvented their rap battle videos. Beginning in 2009, they began producing videos and focused exclusively on rap battles amongst up-and-coming rappers. The battle took place in front of live audience at locations around the country and were recorded for distribution via DVD and individually. Eventually, the internet. These videos were initially branded as Smack Presents Ultimate Rap League. Then it's saying, see this, anything. Home of Smack URL on TV. So what they basically trying to say is 2009, still it was Smack, but then we bought in the URL, but it was still Smack.
Bring it back up on the screen, Truth.
You say what?
Bring the paperwork back up on the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I ain't got it on the screen. Yeah.
Cause see, I'm on two different screens, bro. I'm sorry. There we go. Man, why you having me reading all that?
That's what I'm here for. See, look, that's what I'm here for, bro.
Yeah,
that's what...
Man, you're like 5 minutes late.
Man, come on, man. You've been reading for 3 minutes, man. Calm down, man.
Okay, 3. Okay.
You read longer than that in school.
So basically, they trying to establish that it was still Smack, but then converted over to URL, but still under Smack. That's what they saying. See, they trying to manipulate the court system. They trying to get the court to say, look, remember, out of admission of his own mouth, this sounds like some Beasley tactics that is just retarded. Like, listen, remember what he said? He said we didn't have nothing to do with Smack. And he came on at 2009. Watch this. In 2009, Ultimate Rap League was launched. But pay attention. It says Smack. It's still Smack Presents Ultimate Rap League. You get it? Y'all get it? Yeah, we get it. You ain't tricking nobody. What are you talking about, man?
More sounds like y'all trying to say that Smack is behind it all, but you can also throw it off on Smack if anything happened before 2009, because remember, he was in control of all the monies. That's a factor that plays into business too. Just because you're a partner, you can be a partner in a company but have no say in the finances, so that, you know what I'm saying, kind of alleviates you from a lot of claims against the company that can be made further down the line. Whole bunch of legal jargon.
So notice they trying to say Smack URL. So they basically trying to say this deal was all Smack. And remember, Norbes said he come in. They basically trying to manipulate the courts by thinking they're going to use some fancy wordplay that's going to go over their head. You get what I'm saying?
Or a backstory.
Right.
Like we started this and we merged into this.
Right, which still hurt y'all because it's still two different businesses because they have two different LLCs, which means they are two separate businesses. Regardless that all the money is being brought into one bank account, but the license is registered under two different businesses. So regardless to how you try to merge them, that still hurts you because it's not the same. It's a different, separate LLC. Ultimate Rap League is a different LLC than Smack. That's two different businesses. You get what I'm saying? So it still don't prove your argument. In fact, you proven their argument that you had to start another business apart from Smack. See what I'm saying? If it was still Smack, you wouldn't have had to go into URL. See what I'm saying? So you proven again Norbes' argument for the most part. Watch this. The individual defendants, Chico, Smack, and Beasley, registered.
The document is not up again.
Oh man, my bad. The individual defendants registered the domain name www.url.tv and launched the Ultimate Rap League channel on YouTube. Plaintiff had no involvement in creating the Ultimate Rap League website, social media accounts. Plaintiff never had access to any Ultimate Rap League websites or social media accounts. Affidavit number 41. The individual defendants initially conducted Ultimate Rap League branded events through Smack White. See, they keep on trying to say Smack White because they want to keep pointing out. Remember, he had nothing to do with Smack. See what I'm saying? So we throwing all this through Smack. And revenues attributable to the Ultimate Rap League's YouTube page were deposited to the Smack White bank account. See what I mean by the manipulation? So basically, in other words, all this deal going through Smack White. Even though we launched something called Ultimate Rap League, it was just another thing that we put in motion, but we're still running it all through Smack, which we all started together. See what I'm saying? That's where the manipulation come in, that they think they're going to get over on the courts, and they actually not. Because regardless of if Norbes didn't put together the websites, social media accounts, or none of the things, and the video, the videos or computer graphic and all that, that still don't mean that he wasn't the owner because he didn't put together the websites or social media accounts. So that's another argument you could just throw out because that don't really mean nothing. That don't really mean nothing. Then he go on again. The individual defendants formed the Ultimate Rap League. So they finna say that they finna prove that it was just them who formed the Ultimate Rap League and it had no involvement with Norbes. So look at what it say. The individual defendants, Chico, Smack, and Beasley, formed the Ultimate Rap League, LLC. See, that's another business, LLC, without any involvement by Norbes, without any involvement with Norbes. Okay. So in 2013, the individual defendant formed a new separate business entity to conduct the business of the burgeoning, what's that? Burgeoning Ultimate Rap League. What do that word mean? I don't know what that word means. Burgeoning. I don't like to just read stuff. I don't know. Burgeoning. Beginning to grow or increase rapidly, flourishing. Manufacturers are eager to cash in on the burgeoning demand. Okay, so in other words, they were growing rapidly. So from 2009 to 2013, the URL began to grow rapidly, basically what they saying. This was during the time of the Midwest movement. See, they proving it right there, that the Midwest movement had launched battle the URL to a whole nother level. You get what I'm saying? Right there is more proof of it. More proof of it. There you go. Thank you for that word, burgeoning. On June 19, 2013, Mitchell Smack filed the Articles of Organization for the Ultimate Rap League LLC with the Nevada Security of State. This when you come in at sales. Hold on a second. Composed of 3 members, Mitchell, Beasley, and French, Chico. The individual defendants executed the limited liability company or operating agreement of the Ultimate Rap League LLC, which memorialized that they were the sole members of the LLC, as well as the rules governing the LLC's management and the distribution of the LLC's profits and losses. The LLC operating agreement also set forth express restrictions on the admission of any new members or the assignment of membership interest to a third party, which could only happen with the written consent of the other members. So in other words, even if Norbes said he was a owner, if one person said it, that meant the other one, it still is void because the other people had to agree on it. So nobody could say he was the owner if all 3 people didn't have any written agreement on that. So basically they trying to establish paperwork to prove that.
And they went behind his back.
Right. Okay, now let me ask you this question, Julian and Sales. Let me ask y'all this question. If the URL is established in New York, why file LLC under Las Vegas rules and regulations?
I have no idea.
What about you, Sales?
Well, the Nevada LLC rules is that they don't have to release financials. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Okay, then.
So that's probably why they went to Nevada. So if you think about it, they went behind his back and opened a company. They didn't even tell him about it. Which is crazy. But
I'm asking you a question. What company did they open behind his back?
The URL in 2013, because if they opened an LLC and didn't include him in it, then they went behind his back.
So basically, he was already. So basically, they probably was running the URL in 2009 without paperwork. Then, as the explosion of, like I say, burgeoning, where there was an increase, a rapid increase of their stock growing high, they decided to legally open it up under LLC now.
Now,
which meant that in the beginning they didn't have the paperwork. Because remember, it started in 2009. They didn't have it, so they opened it up in 2013 legally. They finally legalized it in 2013, even though it started in 2009.
So they don't technically, through the government, they weren't a real company. They were just like a company on the side just collecting money or doing events. But This is fishy, man.
Okay.
The way I'm looking at it is that they went behind his back and opened a company.
Okay.
If they on the document said those 3 people, it didn't say Norbes. Now we don't know if Norbes we don't know. We got to go back and see if Norbes said that he knew if they opened a company in 2013. I mean, an LLC. He probably found out after through his lawyers or something. But did he know this then?
Okay. Okay. So with that being said, let's continue on. And or notices say see exhibit number 4. So they producing paperwork to prove that. But in or around 2017, the individual defendant formed a separate LLC in the state of New York. So now they filed another one under the same company, the URL, but now this time it's in New York. Currently, the individuals, defendants conduct Ultimate Rap League business through URL LLC. The only 3 members of the URL LLC are Smack, Beasley, and Chico. Each member holds a 33.33 membership interest. So all 3 of them own 33.33% of the company, which is 99.99% of the company. So it's only a 1% left out there. Okay. So all 3 of them splits those shares. As members, the individual defendant receive annual scheduled K1s for URL LLC. See affidavit 27. Plaintiff was not involved in the format of any of these entities, never contributed any capital to these entities, and as reflected in the formation documents, is never even mentioned, much less listed as a shareholder or a member. Okay, what's going on here, Julian, y'all?
My bad, man. My bad. Sell. Go ahead. My bad. I was on the phone with somebody. My bad. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Okay, taking too long. Why you thinking I just said? So basically what they establishing that they, again, they went from filing in Vegas to now filing in New York, opening up another LLC under the URL, where this time they all split the shares.
Yeah.
Hold on. First they opened a company in Nevada, then they opened it up in Las Vegas between them 3.
No. They opened it in Nevada and then they opened it in
New York. After
That's what I'm saying. But then when they opened it in New York, it was just under Smack. When they opened it when they opened it in Nevada, it was just Smack. But when they opened it in New York, it's the 3 of them.
No, when they opened it in Nevada, it was all 3 of them too.
Yeah, it was all 3 of them.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying now. Okay, now I don't understand the logistics in that one. Like, why would they open the same company in Nevada, then do it again in New York? I don't know. I don't understand why that may be.
Maybe for LLC protections or something. Something.
In the comic
I guess that. Okay. They open it up in Nevada. That way, anybody can sit up there and say, "Yeah, we could Smack Beasley or Chico can say, yeah, you a partner." But if we don't have it in writing, don't make it official. Understood.
So why would it be in New York then?
Yeah, they still did it in New York. They were probably.
And if anybody,
I don't know, bro. That's some rich people stuff that I ain't used to.
Let me just say this for anybody following. If anybody can answer that, here's the link right here. Click on. We would love to hear what you got to say about it. Why would they go from opening?
I see.
Hold on, let me say this so people can hear. Okay. Why would they go from opening up an LLC first in Nevada? I understand y'all were saying because of tax-free and taxes is cheaper.
Go back to that document real quick.
Wait, bro. Let me get this out. Then after that, why would they later on, 4 years later, open it up in New York again, and now this time saying that it's split in a 3-way split of 33.33% between the 3? Can y'all answer that?
Now go back to that document. Remember how you were saying that they were saying that Smack was from 2002 all the way to 2009.
Uh-huh.
All right. If you go back to that document, it says that Smack Entertainment ended in 2016. That's why they probably opened another LLC in New York. Because
I
I'm
was
thinking
doing
that
more business in New York than anywhere.
right, the one in Nevada might have been under Smack.
Okay, hold on. Look at what people saying in the comments. Some of it making sense. One brother say you do it in multiple states for
License should be had intention to work there as well.
Then this other brother
Okay.
said this. That's why stores in New York always switch owners every 7 years. You get a tax break when you move to a new state. I
I
guess
thought that was only for foreign. I thought that was only for foreigners, bro. You had to be from a different you had to be an immigrant to get them type of tax breaks.
No, you get tax breaks in America with LLCs and different loopholes.
You know that's innovate, right?
You got to remember, Delaware it's one of the LLC capitals in the world.
Truth, you do know that's innovate, right?
Somebody say they making sure no one can sue for ownership like Norbes is doing now.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you know that was innovate?
I know now. I know.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get back to this then.
See on the bottom right there where it says Mitchell dissolved Smack White in June 2016.
So they saying Norbes never met. So basically what they provide is Norbes ain't mentioned in none of the paperwork. So how could he say he an owner when we are legally establishing our businesses and everything, me, Smack, and Chico like we always did, and he's not involved. You know what I'm saying? And none of the legal paperwork or documents or financial transactions that the company is even making if he's so-called the owner. So it's a Mitchell dissolved Smack White Entertainment in June 2016, which at that point was dormant. Okay. Plaintiff performed services for Smack White and later URL. See, this been I heard him. In 2009, plaintiff was the manager for the battle rapper known as Mav Hoffa. There you go, Mav. There you go. There go your bargaining tool. There go your bargaining tool. That means you're going to be called, brother. You're going to be called. The individual defendant first came into contact with plaintiff to book the performance of Mav Hoffa at one of the early Smack Presents Ultimate Rap League events. After complaint recounts in exhaustive detail over an approximate 10-year period, defendants made periodic use of plaintiff services as an evaluator and recruiter of up-and-coming battle rappers. Plaintiff would appear at the Ultimate Rap League events in an effort to boost his own public profile and to further his career as a manager of rap artists. Plaintiff also assisted in the design of promotional materials featuring his name and likeness for upcoming events and published his promotional material on his social media accounts, exhibit number 7 and 9, on an ad hoc basis. What's an ad hoc?
That means like new.
That means who?
That means like when necessary or needed.
That's what an ad hoc means?
Yeah, or the adjective is created or done for a particular purpose. That's necessary.
Okay, so URL LLC would make small payments to plaintiff via cash or electronic transfer in compensation for his services in arranging the performance of particular battle rappers. Do this sound like any managerial operations that he doing? All these things they saying he just did? Did it sound like any managerial, like they said, operations he didn't do within the company? All these things they saying he did? Do any of this sound like it? It say plaintiff also assisted in design of promotional materials featuring his name and likeness for upcoming events, published his promotional material on his social media accounts on an ad hoc bias. they would make small payment to plaintiff and via cash or electronic transfer and compensation for his services in arranging the performance of particular battle rappers. In other instances, defendant would provide plaintiff with a portion of revenue generated by live ticket sale for Ultimate Rap League events, while retaining all rights in the video footage and accompanying stream revenue for the URL. Okay. Well, that right there don't make no sense, because remember they said he never had no hand in presenting capital for the business, right?
But he
But
has
right, huh?
wire transfers.
Right. But right here you say defendant would provide plaintiffs, right? Defendant would provide plaintiff Norbes with a portion of revenue generated by live ticket sales, Ultimate Rap League events, while retaining all rights to the video footage and accompanying stream revenues for the URL. So it seemed like they paying him for actually putting together these events, but they would be the ones that keep all the footage for it. So basically they are admitting that he putting together all these events with battle rappers and everything, and their job would maintain ownership of the material, even though he would be the one put together the events with the battle rappers. Who is this more so favoring, Norbes or the URL?
Norbes.
Right, because it's definitely proven he generating them money. Because if you throwing events, remember they said he didn't make them any capital. If Norbes is presenting that, and what's crazy is they not actually even showing what events he's putting together, but they saying he putting together events. But then if Norbes is showing these ticket sales was $100 for this and another
$50 for this,
and this and that, all the money that's being generated that y'all keeping, and plus keeping the footage, you basically proving his point at the same time contradicting your stance of him not generating capital for the business. Even though, here's another thing, he got to be generating capital for the business if you keep an ownership of the masters in which you are actually making money off of. See that? It's a contradiction. It's a contradiction to your complaint.
We should show the ticket sales, the exhibit of the ticket sales.
Hold on. Let's go now. So in 2020, defendants severed ties with the plaintiff. Here we go. So in early 2020, defendants became concerned by plaintiffs increasingly. Hold on, I just want to make sure my screen on. Okay, his increasingly unprofessional behavior at Ultimate Rap League events, culminating in a fist fight between plaintiff and a battle rapper scheduled to perform. Twerk, you're gonna be called too, brother.
Yep.
On April 28, 2020, defendants issued a public statement announcing that the Ultimate Rap League was severing ties with plaintiff and wished him the best in his future endeavors. Exhibit number 10. Standard on motion of dismissal. Here we go. Pursuant of CPLR 3211A1, a motion to dismiss based upon documentary evidence should be granted. When the documentary evidence utterly refutes plaintiff's factual allegations, conclusively establishing a defense as a matter of law. Okay, a cause of action should be dismissed pursuant to where, after looking within the four corners of the pleading, courts find that no cognizable cause of action has been stated. Let me read. What do cognizable mean?
You said what?
Cognizable.
Nothing that you can nothing that you can think of, a reason. You something you can't think of. You can't. It's
It says something
Yeah, it's
that
like they copy.
In law, it means within the jurisdiction of the court.
right, but it also says the first definition is that you can't clearly identify. So, no, in other words, they saying that Norbes didn't show nothing that can clearly show and prove that he was actually owner of the company with them. Now, this I want to go back here because I missed something too. I missed something here that actually I meant to show y'all that hurt them, and I'm sorry for that, but I want to really show this. When it say plaintiff performed service for Smack White and later the URL. Now remember they said North was a higher contractor, right? If you read this, right, look what it says right here. It's very important. I'm going down 30 seconds. Over the course of their decade-long business relationship, right, the individual defendants made no secret to plaintiff role. Hold on, wait. No. Am I doing it? Hold on, I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Individual defendants form the alt. No, I did that. Did I read this? Yeah, I did. Matter of fact, okay, I did that. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think, yeah, this is where I want to go. Okay, right here. I want to go right here. Okay. It's a plaintiff Norbes would appear at the Ultimate Rap League events in an effort to boost his own public profile, further his career as a manager of rap artists. Plaintiff also, now this is what I mean, it's a contradiction right here. First, it's saying that Norbes put together the events with the battle rappers, and then they would pay and compensate him for that. But then they making it seem as though they was the one putting it together, and Norbes just appeared to show up to present himself as some type of manager to seek other artists and things like that. You see what I'm saying? It's very they twisting it up. They're admitting that he put together the events, then basically saying they put together the events. But look what it say. Plaintiff assisted in the design of promotional materials. So in other words, they saying that they did it too, featuring his name and likeness of upcoming events and published the promotional materials on his social media accounts. Okay, so they saying that if you see Exhibit 7 and 9, it is showing Norbes' name on papers and flyers and things like that, right? Watch this. On an ad hoc basis, URL LLC would make small payments to plaintiff via cash or electronic transfer and compensation for his services in arranging the performances of particular battle rappers. So in other words, he would get paid for bringing on battle rappers, and battle rappers are also be getting paid too, basically. Arranging and performance of particular battle rappers. I want to look into that. In other instances, defendant would provide plaintiff with a portion of revenues generated by live ticket sales for Ultimate Rap League events while retaining all rights in the video footage and accompanying the live streams revenues for the URL LLC Affidavit 37. I want to look at that Affidavit 37 because what I want to look for in the Affidavit 37 is an actual contract showing that Norbes is an independent contractor. If it do not show that, then all of that is irrelevant because you opened up the case saying he was an independent contractor. So there should be a contract. Is you open on that? Let me see Affidavit 37. I want to see that.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I want to see the Affidavit 37 to see what is the Affidavit exhibit on that on 37? What is that showing? See if I got it. I wanted
earlier. Say exhibit 30.
I got all that. Do I got Affidavit 37? Do I got the affidavits?
You could have it. It could be under the. If you click on one of the ones in there, it could be. Hold on, let me look through here.
Yeah, because you did send it to me. Hold on. I think I can. Let me see something. Let me just go back one click. Okay, I'm going to go here. Pop. Go documents. Pop.
Well, hold on. Is it for the?
Oh, you showed it to me. Click. You just go back a little bit. Click. Let me go here. Pop. Pop. Okay, hold on. I got it right here. What is that? 37?
Where do you find it?
What do that document say? Hold on. I think I got it right here, though. Let's see what that document said. I think I got it right here. See where we at. Time 2020. Plaintiff has failed to allege the existence of a partner. Okay, right here. Affidavit 37. Affidavit 37. Okay, so I'm inside it. I don't see affidavit 37.
I don't even see it neither, and I don't think that might.
I got exhibit 8 to 11. I got exhibit 8 to 11. I don't have 37. But if that 37 do not show a contract where he was hired, that's irrelevant. All that other stuff is irrelevant. And I don't have it. I don't have it at all. Okay, moving right along. Okay, they cut them out. Okay, right here. Plaintiffs have failed to allege the existence of a partnership. Okay, Julian.
Yeah.
You got 4 events.
Want to take over for this, or are you talking?
No, just pull it up on the screen so I can see it, man.
There you go. Can you see it?
The majority of plaintiff, right there, that's where you at?
Yeah.
The majority of plaintiff claims are premised upon an alleged oral partnership between plaintiff and the individual defendants that somehow operating in the shadow of the two long-standing, well-documented four business entities, Smack White, a New York corporation, and URL LLC, a New York limited liability company. Plaintiff fails to allege any of the hallmarks of a valid partnership between him and the individual defendants. To the contrary, plaintiff's description of his sporadic limited partner participation in particular Ultimate Rap League events are consistent with his limited role as a real talent scout who was compensated on an ad hoc basis just like any other independent contractor. Consequently, plaintiff claims premise upon a legally incognizable partnership. We already read this. Counts 1.
No, we didn't.
Didn't you just read this, bro?
No.
Okay, count 1, 5, 10, 14, 15, and 16 must be dismissed.
Okay, so remember,
Wait, hold on a second.
Norbes got it.
I swear you just read that, bro. I swear that sounds like the same thing you just read.
Look, because there's something I didn't see. So they basically breaking it down and saying, remember, Norbes got a 16 count, $40 million lawsuit on a URL. So they saying count 1, count 5, count 10, count 14, count 15, and 16 should be dismissed.
What about
So
that?
leaving with 10 counts if that's to go by, it's still leaving with 10 different counts.
So they saying based upon what they did right here, they dismissing those out the gate. They trying to get a dismissal for those out the gate. So they just they countering his claim.
The reason that he say he a partner is because they said he was a partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, that we didn't mean he was a formal partner. We just said he was a partner.
But what's crazy about it is here's the thing, here's another contradiction. They said he was only a talent scout. Then we just seen the other part of the documentation that he put the event together. He brought the battle rappers on. See, a talent scout is just mean, hey, I found you, I'm handing you over to them. But according to them, what they said previously in the papers, that he actually was the one putting the event together, got paid for them as a result of putting the event together. So what is it? Is you just a talent scout, or are you actually putting the event together too? Because if you're putting an event together, you're not a talent scout. That's something entirely different. The talent scout go out seek the talent. But if you're putting an event together too, that's a whole nother different job description than just being a talent scout.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shooter, what's good?
What's up, y'all? What's good, my brother?
Shooter, what's going on, brother? How you?
It's probably
Salute to everybody out there. Good morning.
Good morning to you, brother.
Top of the morning.
Yeah, I'm looking at this, dog. Like, yo, explain what happened though.
As far as what?
Like, these are the
These are the legal documents just released from the URL counter basically
For they counter argument for their lawsuit, for Norbes lawsuit.
To push for dismissal of his arguments and claims.
Mm.
When you gonna drop that blog, man?
We gotta stay on pace.
As soon as the editor done with it.
Hours in, we gotta stay on pace. What you talking about?
Look, this is what I want to say though, for real, because if they pushing for dismissal, then they practically saying that what Norbes was saying is inaccurate or whatever the case may be. But the thing is this, like, remember, like, I don't know if you remember Battle Truth, but remember back in the day, right, when you starting up like a record label, let's say a record label, right? Let's say I sign you, right? And you started with me from the very beginning, right? Yeah. Don't you get a certain percentage of the company? And you've been with me all of those years?
Yep.
No.
You
no.
do.
No.
No?
No. You do.
No.
I've seen you do. I've seen something similar like that.
You know,
you kind of breaking up. You kind of breaking up though.
No, bro. No. If you have a record label when you sign an artist and that artist been with you all them number of years, no, you don't get part of the company as a result of that. That's entirely different. Entirely.
If there's no paperwork, between the two of you, yeah, you can be awarded. Yeah, you can be awarded. So yeah.
That nigga dumb.
But look what you say. He wasn't there from the beginning, so that is true too. So you gotta cut that out. He wasn't there. They started in 2002. He got there 2009.
I don't know. I talked to Norbes though. I did talk to Norbes. For real. I did.
Okay.
I don't know. I did talk to him and stuff like that. I did. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation.
Okay.
What's up? Situation. Do y'all think it's gonna get dismissed?
Hold on. What you
do y'all think it's gonna get dismissed though?
No.
I've been going.
Hold on, Sal.
I gotta smoke a cigarette, bro. Come on.
What you say?
I've been going through the stuff, and I've been finding a whole lot of contradictions in this in this in these claims. I feel like what the URL is making, the URL is making very baseless claims.
What?
Because the contradictions. I feel like the URL Ultimate Rap League is like the Soviet Union of the battle rap. You want to know why I say that? That it's just that the URL is over trying to lie to people. The URL says that they're the most. Bruh, why you butting into my conversation? Hear me this.
The remix. This ain't a conversation. This is a remix. What?
Yo, bro. You gotta listen in. You gotta listen in on this.
I need another set of ears. What the hell? Listen.
Man, you wrong, dog.
Yo, bro.
Right?
I feel that the tries to make people
no
think that he's the battle league when actually they aren't. They say that SMAC stands for music, arts, culture, and knowledge. But the URL doesn't have only has the knowledge about the thing that they want to, but not the knowledge of the thing that they're supposed to. So I feel like the URL makes a whole lot of propaganda that to drop people in, but it's really not that true. Okay, with this Norbes situation, the URL says that Norbes never was in the battle rap community. That he was just at the town. No, but what they don't want the battle rap community, but what they don't want you to know is that Norbes has been in this battle rap community. They make it look like
they make chalkboard. Put on your chalkboard. On your chalkboard.
I don't. Yo, but
hey, where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Powder Springs,
where
Georgia.
you from?
No? I'm from Powder Springs, Georgia.
Are you from Georgia? Salute, man. Salute.
Where your chalkboard?
Yeah, better truth, bro. Every time I come on, bro, you was goofy, bro. You act very goofy when I come on.
I mean, that's just how bro is, though. Don't take no offense to it. You feel me?
He
like
he know what's up. It's funny. He got that out. He got that out.
Yo, bro. I feel that there's a whole lot of contradictions because the URL is trying to make it look like they're doing the right thing when in actuality they aren't. The claims are like very contradictory.
Go, creator, go! Go, creator, go!
Oh my God. You ain't shit, Battle Truth. You ain't shit. You is not shit. Oh my God.
Yo, bro. That's why you might not know, but in some videos I saw about Battle Truth. They call him Battle Goof.
What?
That was alright.
He's not better. They don't call him better. He jokes so much that like I don't know. Do you get?
I put the closed
That ain't it. That ain't it. You got to come with one heart.
You get
closed caption ball on. Well, the closed.
You gotta roast him, man. You gotta roast him. You gonna roast the battery. You gotta come harder than that. That ain't it.
I can't keep up with that.
That ain't
you
it.
get ticklish.
That definitely ain't it.
The closed caption looks like a serial number, like a Russian message.
Oh man,
yo, bro. It's like your URL is like Stalin's regime. You might not know this, but I feel that Smack White is like the Joseph Stalin of the battle rap community. Smack is like the Joseph Stalin of battle rap. Hear me this. It's just that Joseph Stalin was like very down to the bit. Joseph Stalin was very would say one thing and mean the other. Joseph Stalin would. Well, I feel.
Hey, Battle Truth. You know how they call. Look, listen. You know how they call me Forrest Gump, right? This Bubba. Let Bubba talk.
They call you Forrest Gump.
They call me Certified Gump. That's a.
Hold on, where we at? This paperwork, we almost done, y'all. Okay, so they rule out. Okay, so they rule out all them. Where you at, Julian?
I'm right here, bro.
Okay, there we go.
All right, man. Bring it down. All right, right there. Stop it right there. Man. Plaintiffs complaint acknowledge the URL LLC is a limited liability company organized under the laws of New York, compliance by whatever 6. By itself, this admission is fatal to plaintiff's allegations that he is a partner in the URL LLC, and as URL LLC is not a partnership. Partnerships and LLC are not interchangeable entities or substitutes for each other. To the contrary, they are distinct legal entities. New York partnership laws defines a partnership as an association of 2 or more persons to carry on as co-owners of a business for profit. The New York partnership law specifically excludes limited liability companies from ambit of the partnership statute. Any association formed under any other statute of this state or any statute adopted by authority other than the authority of this state is not a partnership under this chapter. New York partnership law. The statute provision is complemented by a parallel provision in the New York Limited Liability Company law section, which defines a domestic limited liability company such as URL LLC as an unincorporated organization for 1 or more persons other than a partnership.
Okay, so basically,
okay, hold up. You got something. Somebody donated $9.99. Said Norbes was what KG the poet is now. He allowed more. Hold on, I gotta scroll up to see that. See, look, you got me reading. Now I'm looking at my comments on the computer.
There you go.
All right, Norbes was the KG poet. He is allowed to throw PG events with the URL logo on the flyers, and the URL gets some of the door money, and they get the video rights for YouTube. Hope he win though.
Okay. Shouts out to you for the donation. Okay, so basically, it comes down to the URL saying we got paperwork. Norbes saying he got verbal proof. But guess what? I think the work definitely separates the two. But according to the URL, we paid him for all his services. But here's the thing. But Norbes said he didn't get paid. So can the URL produce documents showing that they really was paying him? And it's kind of confusing. This whole thing gets confusing. But again, I still don't see Norbes losing in this in any type of way. Any type of way. We got to break this down in sections, but this is URL's argument right here. So, and this other one, I'm going to read. It say New York courts have dismissed claims made under the partnership law when the claim is refuted on its face by the existence of a validity organized LLC. So in other words, they're trying to get them to dismiss the case because they showing paperwork proving they own the company. Regarding to what Norbes say, this paperwork say he is not an owner. We own it. So y'all have dismissed cases as a result of them not having paperwork to provide the evidence they arguing and saying this is what we are doing. Y'all should also dismiss this case and argument. Dismissing plaintiff claim for an accountant under the partnership law because defendant was validly converted to a limited liability company. Okay, then we go down. Liability companies do not fall within the ambit of a partnership law, and the existence and character of partnership and limited liability companies are statutorily dissimilar.
Basically, this is a whole bunch of legal jargon to try to get different counts thrown off, man. This is oh my goodness.
Right, by previous cases that were thrown out before as a result of the same argument.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go here. Plaintiff failed to allege sufficient facts that could support a claim of the existence of a verbal partnership. So now they're going to dismiss his verbal partnership claim, where it says legal standard for establishing an oral partnership agreement. The formation of a partnership requires a shared purpose and knowing mutual assent by all parties of the partnership. Notice they said the word all. So I know what they're about to do right now. That even if one, see, this is what they doing. They teaming up against them by saying, okay, if one partner said you was, the other two didn't say it. Did you say it, Smack? Nah. You said Chico? Nah. I might have did told him he's a partnership. But according to our records, all three of us have to agree. That's what it says. So guess
if we get it, so if I said you was a partnership, it's null and void because I'm not allowed to do that within the rules of the law. How they got it? Gotcha.
Right. Without wow. Do you think that's a blow? Do you think that's a blow, bro?
That's
I mean, you gotta have paperwork paying you. I mean, proving that you paid that man too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that paperwork that's paying.
Can that actually be really, really, really effective in the court?
Yeah, because why else? But see, that's you got to prove that you paid him. Because if you don't, why would you work for a company for 10 years without getting paid unless you think he was an owner or you told you was an equity owner? Unless you told you was an equity owner.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the part of what they just said, that all parties have to agree. So basically, okay, this right here, this complaint right here from them is going against Norbes' complaint of saying he was an owner. So they saying,
yes.
No, not that he was an owner, that he verbally had an agreement with them. Now they're attacking him on that. Like, according to this law we got, nobody could bring another person in unless all three owners agree. Yeah. So basically, if one owner said, so basically they saying, okay, maybe one of us did say he was an owner. But guess what? All three
I'm not allowed to do that. I can't do it. I'm not allowed to do it without the permission of the other owner. So yeah.
It's effective that they actually putting in like, okay, let's say one of us did say it. But according to the contracts we have, it still wouldn't make him an owner because all three of us have to agree, and we all didn't have the knowledge of what one other one might have said to him. And this why I think where it get valid at, because Norbes gonna show paperwork or videos of Smack and Beasley admitting that he might be an owner, but Chico never seen. Chico never seen. Chico could be the wild card here. And remember, Norbes actually on record saying he don't have a relationship with Chico. That might could be the wild card. But is it enough to actually discredit everything Norbes is saying?
Yeah, because Norbes has too much evidence that he put in the work. He put in a lot of work. Talent, according to them, independent contracting.
Okay, so sales. So we right here. So
put the document back on the screen.
Okay, so we right here. So right here is speaking about the legal standard for establishing an oral part. See, this what I mean. Look what it say. We on B. The plaintiff fails to allege sufficient facts that could support a claim of the existence of a verbal partnership. Because this what Norbes said. I had a verbal agreement with them. They saying that you can't, that even ain't credible. And this is why. The formation of the partnership requires a shared purpose and knowing mutual assent by all parties of the partnership. See, that's the word, all the parties. Me, Smack, and Chico all got to be there. No person can become a member of a partnership without the consent of all the partners. New York Peace Ship law, giving you the law. As a basis of contract, partnership are normally reduced to writing, although New York courts concede that a partnership at will may be formed by an oral agreement instead. However, party claiming the existence of an oral partnership.
Now, check right underneath right there where it says that's. Hold on. You see where it says while plaintiff suggested the URL LLC changes entity structure from a general partnership. Norbes is trying to say you guys changed that midway. You get what I'm saying? Read that right there.
Okay, while plaintiff suggests that the URL LLC changed, that's Norbes is the plaintiff, is entity structure from a general partnership to a limited liability company, right? This allegation is flatly contradicted by the documentary evidence showing that URL LLC was formed as a new entity. So Norbes saying they restructured it on purpose.
Yeah.
And then, okay, he's showing his argument. The court's going to decide that, though. Bears the burden of providing the indicia of such a relationship. It is well established that in determining whether parties forge such an oral partnership agreement, the relevant factors to consider are the intent of the party, whether the parties share joint control in the management of the business, whether the existence of capital contributions. Of these elements, it is the requirement parties have agreed to share in profits and losses. That is an indispensable essential of a contract of partnership. Okay, so a complaint is subject to dismissal if the plaintiff failed to sufficiently allege the necessary indicators of a valid and binding partnership. Is he amended complaint and the documents submitted in opposition to the motion to dismiss failed to set forth a legal, cognizable cause of action based on an oral partnership agreement. He failed that, they saying. Dismissal partnership claim under New York law pursuant of federal rule of civil procedures. So now they cutting out his claim of his verbal agreement that regarding to what the parties was not all involved, neither was it agreed upon all parties. But Norbes said that it was restructured, and it also goes against the New York law of what the LLC standard are pertaining to his verbal complaint of having a verbal contract than the one that they have in the written. Plaintiff lords his complaint with an interminable thing of calendar entries regarding Ultimate Rap League events held over the past decade, but failed to allege any substantive facts that would support a plausible claim that an oral partnership agreement existed. Foremost, plaintiff failed to allege any facts that could support an inference that he entered into an agreement with the individual defendant to jointly share losses incurred by a partnership to run the Ultimate Rap League. So in other words, also in talking about, he's saying he got a verbal agreement, but who did he agree? Who did he have that agreement with? Who did he have that agreement with? He failed to show that. He's saying it, but he's not proving he had that oral agreement with any of us. Because if you do think about it, he don't say the name. Like Smack told me, or Chico told me, or Beasley told me. But the crazy thing about it is, this will put him in the jam basically for this part right here. If all
But
three,
they're not saying but they're not providing proof that they paid him either. See what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
the two things. Yeah, I mean.
Also keeping it real, they're not also providing fact to say that they didn't do it neither. They just saying he said this, but he didn't provide the proof. So if he didn't provide the proof, then he couldn't have said it. You get what I'm saying?
This is.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is basic. Norbes is gonna win, I think, just on the fact that he provided too much of what he put in, what work he done, from the first event, even to what Julian said, events that weren't even on camera. I think this. I mean, I don't think URL wants us to go to the jury. That's why they're going strong right here.
Well, they definitely don't want to go to the jury, because one thing the jury gonna do is actually sympathize with a person who probably been played by a major corporation. That's why. That's another reason why they don't. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the URL is definitely countering all his things for dismissal. Again, it's a 16. Boy, this stuff is long. Okay, y'all, we gonna have to give y'all part 2 of this.
That there costs money.
You say what?
That there costs money.
What?
That paper to draw that paperwork up. All that legal bull, that costs money.
Yeah.
That's what you pay your lawyers for.
Yeah. So hold on. Okay, there you go. Let me get okay. Okay. We're gonna have to finish this up a little bit though. I'll be right back with this, y'all. We're gonna have to close this out right quick, because I gotta get my daughter ready for school and stuff, man.
All right, word.
We'll be back, y'all.